Hey, how's it going? And welcome to Whisky Wins with me, Stuart, and Jasper's here as well. Today, a distillery I don't think I've covered on my channel, which is Auchentoshan. It's triple distilled. This is Auchentoshan Blood Oak, 46% ABV. It was released for the global travel retail, but you can get it online, you can get it in various places. Retails for about £75 online, and it's non-chill filtered, a decent ABV. It does say, funnily, non-chill filtered on the bottle and high strength. I wouldn't really class 46% as high strength. I'd probably just class that as average. I know 40% is the legal requirement, but I wouldn't class 46% as high strength. Anyhow, it's matured in French red wine casks as well as bourbon. It doesn't say if it's finished or if it's just a kind of mixture, so I don't think it might not be a finish. But yeah, we'll get down to the nose, the palate, and see what the finish is like. There's a little bit of a sourness there, kind of sour grapes almost, to go with the wine. The cat's just shaked and put slavers everywhere. Yeah, kind of a jam. It is very winey, quite spicy, a little bit of red fruit, spiciness, cinnamon, a little bit of oaky, almost kind of virgin oak in a sense, like white oak, something along those lines. It's quite interesting on the nose, quite, oh my god, quite surprising so far. I've had this sitting for a while, and I've had this whiskey for a while, and it's one that's just at the back of my cupboard and I never really go for. And I probably should reach for it more often because it's quite fascinating on the nose. Getting covered in cat hair here. Yeah, it's very tarty, like a kind of, yeah, I was going to say like a tart filling. It's not too powerful on the nose. There's a lot going on, but not too, these flavours aren't very pungent. They're definitely there. Maybe a little kind of bitterness. Yeah, like it is definitely like a soured fruit, tart fruit. Let's see. I'm surprised with the triple distillation as well. Usually, I suppose with the flavours being quite held back, that's maybe part of the triple distillation, because I'm not a big fan of triple distillation. Just I feel like it takes away too much. Sometimes it kind of rounds off the whiskey too much, makes it too smooth, like chill filtration. But that's just my own preference. It's one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of Hazelburn. But this seems to be nice enough on the nose so far. I'm just trying to see if I can pick anything else out. There's probably some creaminess there, kind of to go with the bourbon, a little caramel. Yeah, and like I said, oak woodiness. A pleasant nose onto the palate. So there's where that triple distillation comes in. It's so soft. It's too soft. It's not bad, it's just my own preference. There's a little bit of a smokiness, almost like a kind of cigar smoke or something like that, tobacco smoke on the palate. It just fades quite quick. That's my only issue with triple. It just feels like it's there and then it's away again, so I'll need to get another sip. Oily, creamy, good mouth feel in a sense to start with, but then it goes really quick. Red winter berries, frosted berries, kind of reminding me of like Christmas, a Christmas scene. yeah, some cherries there, more wood, more oak, a little bitter, a little drying. Not as sour on the palate, not as tart on the palate, maybe a little more, bit more fruity on the palate, a little sweeter rather than sour, which the nose was. I'd say the nose was more sour. This is a lot sweeter with dried fruits, but still some fresh fruits there. Like I said, the cherry, the berries, red berries, possibly some raspberry. I can't believe how much hair's coming off this cat. I've just brushed them as well. So yeah, the palate's not bad. Like I said, it feels like it's quite fleeting. It's there and then it's away. The finish isn't actually too bad. It's medium, I'd say, in length. Once again, a little oaky, a little bitter. That tobacco element from the palate is coming through in the finish. See what else I can get. Yeah, as well on the finish, creamy, vanilla essence, vanilla pods, things like that from the bourbon casks. A little bit. I don't know if these casks have been charred or not, but I am getting a little bit of an oak, a kind of char, a smoke, almost charcoaly, but not so strong at all. It's a very, like I've said, delicate, soft whiskey, and it's not bad at all. The flavours that are going on there's quite a lot going on. It seems it's quite complex on the nose, but very consistent throughout the palate, finish and nose. So I'll go down to my three elements of how I rate whiskies. Would I buy the whiskey again? Would I recommend it? And do I think it's worth it? So I don't think I'd buy this again. Now that I've had it, I don't think there's a need to buy it again. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I think it's worth a try. I think it's a whiskey you're not going to miss out on, I don't think. It's not like a FOMO whiskey where you're going to have the fear of missing out, but it is a whiskey I'd say try. It's something different, I feel. I've had a lot of red wine whiskies, and this is a little different. It's unusual, especially with the triple distillation. There's a lot of mixed feelings for me going on here because I quite like the red wine, but then triple distillation. Do I think it's worth it at £75? Not at all. I don't think it's worth a £75 price tag. Yes, it's non-chill filtered. It's bottled at a decent 46% ABV. It doesn't state about colouring, and it's got no age statement. So I can't reasonably say that this is worth £75. With regards to the bottle itself, or the information we're given, what is it Ralphie calls it, the contract, I wouldn't say it's worth that. And the flavours and all that, I wouldn't say it's worth it. If it goes on sale, say £40, £45, I think I've seen as low at. That's almost half price because I think they're struggling to shift it. It's been on sale for years. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it at RRP, but at sale price, I probably would buy it, or would say it's worth it at RRP. So that's been my very distracted review because of this cat who's very sooky and got hair all over my floor now. So thanks for watching. I've been Stuart, he's been Jasper, this has been Whisky Wins. I'll see you.